Hello everybody, it's Xbox Gamer Dadwhite here, and we have another episode of Video Gaming for All Ages. And today's episode is going to be about Microsoft's movie and TV app. We all love buying and renting movies from Microsoft and watching them. One of the things that I see a lot of comments on is someone's bought a movie and the service is down and they can't watch it, or something else. People get DVDs and they redeem their code and it's on Vudu or it's on iTunes or something like that, and they'd love to be able to get them right here on the Xbox app also. One of the things I have is I have a handful of movies that was on iTunes that I got when DVDs came out with the redeem code, and you could only redeem them on one service. They didn't let you get to pick the service you wanted to redeem them on. So those were pretty much only available to me on my wife's iPad, and I very rarely got to watch those movies. It'd be nice if I could share those movies across different apps, like Google Play or Vudu or Fandango Now, maybe Amazon Prime Video, where I can buy additional movies and merge them all into one place. Or be able to take my Microsoft movies and playing on my Android phone or my iPhone or something like that, which you know Microsoft and Apple devices don't play well together, so that's not possible. But that's where this service Movies Anywhere comes in. It's another movie service like Vudu or like iTunes or like Prime Video, where you can rent movies and redeem movies and those type things. But Movies Anywhere has an additional function. It will allow you to replicate your licenses from one of these services to another service. And replicating the license is important, not just sharing the license. It's telling these other services that you have a legal copy to play this movie, and that's important when the service you bought the movie on is crashed or down or not accessible for some reason. You can use one of these other services and watch them. And I will show you how to link up your Microsoft account with Movies Anywhere and Movies Anywhere to some other places, so that you can watch movies on any service you want for the appropriate condition. And for the rest of this video, I am going to switch over to my laptop, because actually doing the rest of this is a lot easier to show on my laptop, and my video capture device will not capture Vudu, which I need to use because Vudu sends the digital rights management lock, and this video capture device will not capture anything that's got a copyright on it. So I'm going to switch over to my laptop and use the web browser for the rest of this demo. So I'll be right back. Hello everybody, we're back. We're on my laptop now, and so here is Microsoft Movies, and I happen to have Vudu up in the web browser so you can see the movie content. And this is Movies Anywhere, and these are my movies that have all been synced up. Real easy, just set yourself up an account. I'm already logged into mine. I have profiles all set up. You can go to the settings, and this is where you're going to manage Movies Anywhere connecting to the other services. It's called Manage Retailers. And you can connect the following services: Xfinity, which I do not have Xfinity here, and I do not have a subscription to Verizon's TV service. That's a paid service. and that's their TV service. So I don't, and these are all the other services I'm connected to. Unfortunately, if I would have known I was going to do this movie, I wouldn't connect it to all of them. I would have left them unconnected. But if I try to disconnect from one, it tells me that I cannot reconnect for 180 days. The movies will remain in both locations, but further purchases will not be replicated, is what it says. That's important because it actually, like I said, lets the other services know you have that license, and they actually make a copy of that license in their database. So I am not going to do that. I am going to pretend we have a Verizon account and kind of show you what it does. So you click on that, and it actually takes you to their service. You have to log in to the service with your username and password. And after you do that, the next thing that will pop up is a dialog box that says basically Movies Anywhere is trying to get permissions to access this account. Do you want to give them permission to get information from your account? What that does when you say yes is they will transfer licenses to that service and read that service and transfer licenses back to Movie Anywhere so it can replicate those services and those licenses in the other services. So these are the services: Apple, iTunes, Amazon's Prime Video, Vudu, Google Play, Microsoft Movies and TV, and Fandango Now. So you can have movies in any one of these services. Movies Anywhere will gather all the licenses from all those services and then replicate them back out to the other services. And we're going to demonstrate that. So I have this movie that I'm going to add to my collection. It's got Blu-ray and digital code inside. So it looks like we can redeem it on anything. I'm going to redeem it on Vudu. You can also redeem it in Movies Anywhere, but I'm going to put it on Vudu so we can watch it propagate across. So I got my digital code right here, and we're going to jump over to the computer and we're going to get this entered in by following the instructions on it. Okay, here we are back on the computer, and we're going to redeem the code. But before we redeem the code, I want to point something out here real quick. For the movies to sync across all the services, Movies Anywhere has to be allowed the rights to have a license for that movie. They don't have all movies. They have a good majority of the modern movies. Almost all of them. Some of the older movies they don't, but there is still a handful of movies they do not have the rights to stream yet. And I want to point this out right here. If we look at the Terminator, Rambo, and Angel Has Fallen. If we come over to the Movies Anywhere video, you'll notice that those are not, and these are sorted by recently added. So everything that I've recently added is in here. So you'll see in Movies Anywhere, it's these movies. If I come over to Vudu, where I do most of my redemptions, you'll see a difference, which then translates to the other services. So you have to realize they don't have everything available to either stream or to replicate the licenses to your other services. So just if you want to find out if they have that, it's real easy. You can just search, and if we search for Rambo, you'll see there's no matches. But this is the new Maleficent movie, and you'll see that they have them both. So we know we could be able to replicate this movie. Right here is the one that we're going to redeem, and I'm going to redeem it in the Vudu section, and we're going to see it replicate across. So the instructions here say we need to go to this website, which is redeemdigitalmovies.com. Okay, so if I can type redeem movie.com. So we pull up the redeem site for redeeming this movie based on the instructions, and right here it will want us to enter the code in. So let's go ahead and put the code in. Okay, there we go. And now it says let's redeem. There we go. How do we want to redeem it? Well, I am going to redeem it through Vudu. It says you're going to the Vudu site to redeem. Cool. And it's been added to my movies list. So if we actually come over here, which is in there, and if we refresh this page, there it is. Right there. So here's Movies Anywhere. Let's see what happens when we refresh its page. And it popped up in Movies Anywhere. Right there. See, My Movies, Movies Anywhere. And this is the movie and TV app on the PC, which will be the same as on the Xbox. So let's see what happens when we refresh it. And there it is. We just replicated that across all of our services. Now, to verify that this is on my Xbox, even though we know it's on, it should be, I will jump over to the Xbox here and let's take a look at it. Okay, here we are back on the Xbox. Here's the movie and TV app. Let's get it launched. Have it start up. It is adding stuff. And we go to purchased. And there is my movie that I just added. So now it's on the Xbox. So there you are, replicating your movies between different streaming services to allow you to use different apps to stream it from. So Vudu is on Xbox. You could use the Vudu app. You can use the Microsoft movie and TV app. You can, unfortunately, Movies Anywhere doesn't have an app for Xbox, but now it's also portable. So now you can take it with you on your phone because you have those other services on your phone now. So that's a way, if one of the services is down, you'll be able to still watch your movie on one of the other services. Or what usually happens to me when I'm traveling is one of my family members is watching a movie and I want to watch the same movie. You can't do that on one service, so I have other services to be able to do that with. So here you are, being able to watch movies on different services that you own, get them replicated across. I want you to all have fun with this and have a good time. Be safe gaming. Hope to see you out there in the gaming community. Good luck and have fun.